Calgary Stampeders is going to take on the British Columbia Lions tonight in CFL action. It's a big game for both teams in the playoff picture because uh, in the Western Conference right now, things are a little bit crazy. Um, Saskatchewan and Calgary are in a battle for the final playoff spot in the West, and Winnipeg and BC, they're battling it out to try to lock up the uh, top spot. So the Blue Bombers are just, they can claim the division, and the Lions are going to need some help from the Elks to get first place. So that's the stretch, right? So in the West, Winnipeg win or a BC loss. Winnipeg wins the division, so they should win it. So if anything, yeah, BC does have something to play for, but it does seem unlikely, right? Calgary win and a Saskatchewan loss, Calgary is in, and that is definitely something that could happen, even though they are an 8.5 point favorite in this game. Underdog. Calgary is the underdog, of course, and Saskatchewan could get in if they win and Calgary loses. But again, um, just going to be tough because you have the Elks. Now, granted, Winnipeg 12-4. Yeah, the Elks have played a little bit better here, but they're still terrible and they're not going to beat them. So, anyways, in tonight's game here for me, let's see, you guys, anybody interested? Anybody even interested in this game? No, not in our chat, but I am, especially on a Friday night where I'm looking for a little action. And so the way I see it is kind of Vernon Adams is questionable with a knee injury for BC. He is expected to play. You don't want to get Vernon Adams any more hurt. They should win this game. But they still feel they need to win this game. So if Vernon Adams can play, he's going to be in there. But could they get a lead? Could Adams even come out of the game? I don't know. To me, Calgary's got so they've got some injuries coming in too. Logan is on the he's not in there. Um, Kadeem Carey carries an injury tag, I believe, and Tucker's not going to be there. I know that. Look, Calgary doesn't have a lot of great weapons, but anytime you're taking guys out of the lineup, I think it hurts, and I think I think it's significant here. I think BC could still cover this game against Calgary, even with all the motivations right now. And I don't want to lay. I probably would try to at least buy that hook down to 8 here in this one. Here's the thing, a funny thing. Nobody cares on this CFL preview, I guess, but eight's just as much as prime or a key number in the CFL as 7. We know 8 in the NFL too. It can be key, but I mean, in the CFL with the Rouge, they're all key numbers. So, under is my favorite play in the game. I'll take BC. I can't do any premiums in the CFL any longer on the network premium picks. We just crush them too much. So let me just give them both out here. But I like under much better, 49.5. I think the offenses here not as clicking. Vernon Adams, like I said, wearing that injury designation. I think there's definitely some depth issues coming in for Calgary, as important as the game as it is, and I think the defense there might be a little bit more defensive intensity. So under 49.5 is my favorite play in tonight's game, and I'll side with BC. Why not tease them? I'll just tease them, BC and under, but give me BC. Maybe I'll buy it down a little bit. I like BC to get there, at least get to win it by 7, 8, 9 points, get it in there, and then Calgary, BC under. All right, I just wanted to make some picks, talk about that game in the playoff picture